Hello again, everybody. It's time for page 3. When we last left off, Lucifer and his minions were beginning their planning against the fair and Melissa. Now we're going to see what happens on page 3. The next day the sun was bright as it shone into Melissa's window. The birds chirped happily as the day began. It was around 9 o'clock when Melissa's mom knocked and walked in. "Melissa, it's time to get up and start your brand new day on the job," Suzanne said, walking and throwing open the curtains. Melissa grumbled and rolled over, throwing a blanket over her head. "Come on, sleepyhead, I'll make you some breakfast before the van arrives," Suzanne said, gently shaking her. "What van?" Melissa asked groggily. "The van your brand new boss is paying for to drive you to work. Now get up," Suzanne said. Melissa got out of bed and started getting dressed. She later walked down the stairs and walked into the kitchen as both her parents were sitting and drinking coffee, reading the newspaper. "Good morning, dear. How did you sleep?" Jeff asked, putting the paper down. "Fine, I guess," Melissa said, pouring her orange juice. "I know it's strange waking up in a new house and all, but you'll adjust," Jeff said as he and Suzanne glanced at each other. "Right," Melissa said as a honk was heard. "Ah, that would be your ride. You better go now, dear, and make a good impression," Suzanne said, pinching her cheek as Melissa gave her a look and walked off and left. Meanwhile, the minions were going over their plans as to how to get Melissa to trust them and go with them willingly. "I'm telling you, we need to appeal to her intellect," Dantalian said, throwing on a work shirt. "And do you think by waltzing in there under false pretenses is going to win her over?" Pressbreen said. "We have to appear like normal, everyday humans, otherwise she's going to get suspicious," Dantalian said, putting the finishing touches on his uniform. "This gray shirt is the most dreadful color," Pressbreen said, looking herself over. "I'm kind of fond of this red shirt. It is the color of pure evil," Dantalian said, smiled, looking at himself in the mirror. "At least your color isn't a dark and dank drab color," Pressbreen said. "We're beings of true evil. Isn't evil dark, dank, and drab supposed to describe us?" Dantalian asked. "Well, yes, it is. You're right," she said. "Okay, now your role is that of a supervisor, correct?" Dantalian asked. "Yes, just as your role is of my underling," she smiled. "Never mind that. How do we get her to trust us?" Dantalian asked. "I think I know just the way," Pressbreen said as they walked out into the hallway and into their destinations. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what will they do with this girl, I wonder? Will she be wise to it? Will she escape it? We'll find out as the pages keep rolling. Okay, guys, until the next page. Later.